Hi, my name is Dylan, and I am going to go through my empties. I have about 3 bags kind of sectioned out into, this one is kind of hair care, body lotion stuff. So the first thing that I used up is a tea tree shea sugar scrub, and this is in passion fruit and guava. I really liked it. I actually have like 2 more of these containers, but in different, have like the Brazilian nut and a rose scented one. And I use this for self-tanning mostly. I love a good hard scrub, and this is really, really good for that. I also have just a Schwab hairspray. I have a Bath & Body Works Black Cherry Merlot hand soap. I have I bought this kind of fragrance mist at Big Lots for like $2. It smelled like a Victoria's Secret kind of knockoff situation. It smelled really good. Luckily I got gifted a lot of fragrance mists at Christmas, so I'm just going to try to use all of those up. Also, I'll have a total of the value of all of the products that I've used up, and I'll put it in the description box. I love these videos. And also, before I go any further, this empty session is for the first 3 months of the year, so January, February, and March. So it's kind of the first quarter check-in. I have one lotion. It's a gradual tanning one. I didn't like it. It kind of made me orange, but I used it all up at least. I have a Vaseline body lotion, two Bath & Body Works lotions, and one of these was a body wash. I really like them. I actually kind of like the thicker Bath & Body Works, like the shea lotions, not these so much. But I will use them. I love them. They smell great. It's fun to go collect different scents and stuff, so I like those. I have a hand cream that I kind of broke out of a box of, it was a collection of like 7 or 8 creams, and I put them in gift baskets, but I had one left over and I used it for myself. This is the pecan pie one. It smelled really, really good. I have another Victoria's Secret pink mist, and I can't get the rest of that out, which drives me crazy, but it's done for the most part, or it's done. I had a Cindy Crawford firming check and neck cream, a chest and neck cream, and I didn't really see any results from this, and it kind of smelled almost like medication. It didn't smell good, so I would not get that again. I didn't pay for it the first time, but I don't think I would use it again. The next thing I have here is more skincare related. So for a little while I was kind of sucked into buying things at like Ross and TJ Maxx, and this was a night mask from Ross, and it smelled awful, but it actually, like, my skin kind of liked it. It smelled like medicine almost, but my skin really liked it, and so I used it all up. I'm really glad for that. I have a lot of skincare that I need to work through, so I'm not repurchasing that. I have an e.l.f. hydrating serum. I really liked this for a long time. I bought as many bottles as I could when I saw them like on clearance or half off, but I found some other things that I like more now, so it was really good, but it's been dethroned. I have a couple of cleansers. These are, this one's the Clean and Clear Acne Control. This one's the Neutrogena Healthy Boosters. I love the smell of this one. It smelled like something from my childhood. They were both, they did fine. Nothing spectacular, but if you need a cleanser, they're fine. This was a witch hazel. This one does have some alcohol in it. I don't mind it. It doesn't irritate my skin, and so I just get it because it's the cheapest thing at Walmart. I also have an exfoliating cotton rounds. I saw a bunch of people on YouTube talking about this, saying that these were so much better than the regular non-exfoliating cotton rounds. I didn't see a difference, and I don't think it's worth the little bit extra money it is to buy those, so I'll go back to the regular cotton rounds. I have an eye cream This was a raw spine for like a couple bucks. This is the Goodall, I think I'm saying that right, Moisture Barrier Eye Cream. And I liked this one way more, but these things are ridiculously expensive. So I don't think I'll buy it on my own unless they come in more of the little like Ulta sets that like let you try it kind of versions. Let me see if I can pull one out. Like I bought every kind of these that I could find when they went on like half off this year, and I'm really enjoying it. It's fun to try out those kind of things. A couple more things from boxes like that. The Strivectin, it's like a wrinkle cream. Nothing spectacular. I was actually kind of surprised. And these things are ridiculously expensive again. A Dove moisturizer with some SPF. Not great. Proactive. Now, I really liked this. It was the green tea moisturizer. I was surprised how much I liked it. The only thing is it's like $40 for the full size, and I don't know if I could justify that to myself, although I really enjoyed it. So if they ever put it on like a hot buy or a half off kind of deal, I would totally buy it. I used a vitamin C mask. It didn't really do anything. And I love these. At first I kind of laughed at myself for putting something like a Crest white strip in here because it's just one white strip. But at the same time, I feel like these things are so good, so I decided why not. And the last set of stuff here, we have, I used up a pair of lashes. These were Eyelure Style 121. I wasn't the biggest fan of this for some reason. I usually like these, but I found this particular band was really stiff, and I had a hard time getting them on my eyes. So I was kind of disappointed, but they're used up. I have a Duo eyelash adhesive glue. It's all used up. There's some air in there, but it's done. I love the dark tone, and I trust this adhesive, but at the same time, I think I'm going to try the version of this that has the brush, because sometimes, especially when it started to get towards the end, I would push and like an air bubble would come out and a lot of product would shoot out, and that was just annoying. So the next time I buy some, I'm just going to try the brush applicator kind. I have two eyeliners. Neither one of them were spectacular. I believe this one was a CoverGirl. It's so old, the writing kind of got rubbed off. This was an Almay one. They were kind of stiff, not that creamy. I hate having to sharpen some eyeliners, but I find that like the Rimmel has one that's so soft, and it's worth sharpening because it's so good. So I'll keep using that one. This is a Garnier BB. It's kind of like an eye cream, and I got it like a TJ Maxx thing for like $2. And at first it was in the color light medium, and it was a little dark, but I found that my Maybelline Fit Me, I could mix it with that and it would fix the color situation, and the Fit Me kind of is a little drying, so mixing it really worked, and so I enjoyed it while I had it. I was actually really glad to kind of figure out a way to make it work. And that's one of the reasons why I like project panning, is because when you decide to use something up, you're kind of forced to figure out ways to make it work, and then I actually ended up really enjoying the product. Same thing with this one. I remember this thing is gigantic, and I remember thinking, that's a lot of product, let me try it. And it creased horribly until I mixed it with the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and it was more drying, and so mixed with something like this that has a lot of I don't know the chemical exactly in it, but it has a lot of moisturizing qualities to it. It worked, and I ended up really enjoying it. And a lot of days when I wouldn't wear foundation or wear powder foundation, I would put that on and just wear powder foundation, and it works really good. I have one Maybelline Baby Lips. This is not the one in my current project pan. This is another one, but I finished it up. They're a little drying. I like that they have SPF, but I wouldn't use it again. I have a pressed powder by CoverGirl, and it was good for when I was self-tanned. a little dark when I'm not self-tan, but when I was self-tan it worked great. I used it all up. I think I do well. I think I go through pressed powders pretty quickly. So that felt kind of like pat myself on the back. I have a Benefit Fake Up sample. I tried to dig it out because I loved it so much. It was very hydrating. I couldn't wear it alone, but if I again layered something like the Maybelline Fit Me on top, it worked great. I tried to dig it out, but it kind of, the core, and it has the hydrating part around it, you couldn't really dig it out. It just came out in chunks, so I gave up on it. But I did go and purchase the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Concealer in this kind of stick form, and it's really similar, and so I'm enjoying it, and I'm doing the same thing where I wear it, I put it down first, sheer it out, and then I put that, like a Maybelline Fit Me on top, and it just works really well. My eyes seem to like it. I am getting rid of this, so technically I didn't finish this, and this isn't counted in the value total that'll be in the description box, but I just decided it's not worth me working on it. This is one of those products that I'm giving up on it. The shadow stick doesn't actually, like, it goes on creamy, but it doesn't actually like blend out. And I don't think it's actually good to put shadows on top of. It's not really an exciting color. I just find it annoying, and so I'm gonna get rid of it. The eyeliner isn't bad. It's a little dry, and it is a dark purple, but I don't think it's worth fiddling with. I think my mom might use it, so I'm gonna give it to her instead. And then the last product in here was a Wet n Wild contouring palette. I used it up, both sides. I actually thought that they went quicker than I thought they would. It was great. This was the one in Dulce de Leche, or oh my gosh, every time I see people on YouTube say it, I always think, oh, it's not that hard to say until you're sitting here and it's hard to say. So, excited to use a full contouring product up, and that's it. I believe, my memory is horrible, and I can't remember exactly how much I used up, but I believe it was over $150 worth of product in the first quarter. I'll have the price in the description box, or maybe I'll be able to flash it on the screen. I'm excited to do my first empties, and I hope there's a lot more product this year to come. Thank you so much for watching.